Northern California. Right. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front court will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
So the New York starting five. Mickey out there with the mayor. And it's Clutch. And there's Big Red. And it's Boomer in at the 5 spot. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
MP against Anderson. Pass to the mayor. Good on the three-point shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's the bodyguard. The shake goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Pass to the mayor. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Gentry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Here's Big Red. Launches it. Ross grabs the board.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the middle. Conley gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In the corner, it's MP. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Ross.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's the mayor. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. To the paint, stolen. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. Pass to Mickey. And he drops it in from the low post.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Ross. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The three. Traps in the tray. Ross has got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here is Boomer. Jacks up a 3. Big Red, no good. And Brent, 3 very important pieces of this Knicks roster all went to the same college and played on the same team.
Well, Brunson, Hart, and DiVincenzo, what a remarkable reunion it was for those 3 players. But to not only be together, it was about the success that they shared in the Big Apple. They all won in 2016, that collegiate championship, and carrying that hard-nosed approach to the Knicks has been big in terms of paying dividends.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Buries the long-range jumper.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Ross. Now Anderson. And finish off by Anderson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. The Mayor, good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for the Mayor.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pass to Ross. Goes up on the wing. Hayward grabs the board.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Big Red, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Ross passes to the body. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Gentry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Pass to the Mayor. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Down low, and stolen by Hayward. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's the Mayor. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And they recover. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Big Red, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Anderson outside. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Big Red. 3-pointer. He's off on that one.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And the basket is good. 6 points for the bodyguard.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pass to Big Red. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Big Red's got 6 points.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Hayward against Ross. Here's Conley, and finished off by Conley.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Baddest one. Pass to the bodyguard. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Here's Big Red. He has 6. Here's the Mayor. Good. Nice job down low. He's got 11.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Ross with 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ross has got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play. Right now playing with tons of intensity.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And some changes here for the Warriors. Dubs checked in for the Great One, and Chance subbed in for Baddest One. And then for New York, Big Dog is checked in for Big Red, and Mr. Fundamentals subbed in for Mickey. Bargnani sets the screen for Ross. That's That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's the mayor. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Champ, the pass to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Boomer the pass to Big Dog. And a missed layup. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Champ. Scoreless thus far. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by the mayor.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Hayward passes to the mayor. The rebound by Champ. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Hayward with some nice D.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Launches a 3. Big Dog, no good. Anderson against Fields. Pass to Ross, and here's Bargnani. To the inside. The bodyguard passes to Bargnani. No good, shot missing. Hayward with some nice D. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Down by 12. Here's the mayor to end the cold streak. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's 13 points for the mayor. 1:33 left in the first. Pass to Bargnani. There's a good screen. To the middle. Here's the bodyguard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses. Some changes for Golden State. Prime time's checked in for Ross. The great one comes in for Dub. And the closer subbed in for Anderson. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Boomer, he's checked in for Boomer. The Natural comes in for Clutch. Big Red's checked in for Big Dog. And Turkoglu is subbed in for the main.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's the bodyguard, and he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For New York, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. The great one's checked in for the bodyguard. And so Turkoglu nails both of them. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to the great one. Outside Conley. Here's Champ, defended by Turkoglu. Here's Primetime. And oh, here we go. Turkoglu's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Fields, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Champ. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. No good on that one. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
They've got the closer. Great one out there with prime time. Then there's Champ, and it's Conley in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's Champ. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Inside. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's the great one. Outside Conley. Here's Champ. Here's Prelzic. And a miss there on the triple. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Fields' shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Turkoglu inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Turkoglu's got 6.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Champ, the pass to Prelzic. Here's Champ. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to the great one. And here's the fast break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Baddest ones checked in for Golden State. Mickey's checked in for New York. Osman, the pass to the natural. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Champ. No scoring in this one. Pass to the great one. Shot clock at 5. The tray. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Warriors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Turkoglu right side. Big red passes to Mickey. Now here's Turkoglu from downtown. Prime time grabs the board. Knicks with the rebound. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Turkoglu outside. Osman kicks to Turkoglu. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Gentry. That one doesn't drop. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Down low, Osman, the pass to Turkoglu. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Champ.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
From deep, Turkoglu. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors making a change here. Ross is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. The mayor is checked in for Turkoglu. Here's Champ. Still scoreless. They need this one. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's the screen. Here's Primetime. Takes the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Big Red. Good work defensively by Conley. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Golden State. The bodyguard comes in for Primetime. And the closer subbed in for Champ. And New York with a change here, too. Hayward's checked in.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's the mayor. An easy 2 points on the layup. The mayor's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's baddest one, covered by MP. And the jam by Ross.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to the mayor. To the middle. And Hayward with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The Warriors lead it. Here's the closer. Still without a basket. Tries from 7. And it's the bodyguard missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's the mayor. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the closer. Pass to the bodyguard. Puts it up from 17, and it's in off the backboard. The bodyguard's got 12.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
To the inside. The mayor, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's the bodyguard, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The natural to pass to Hayward. Here's Big Red. Goes up from the top of the key. The Warriors pull it in. The bodyguard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ross. Over Hayward. No good from Ross.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, it's always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Ross. New York, no good that time either.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Conley. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
New York calls timeout. Of checked in for the great one. And then for New York, Boomer comes in for the natural. And Mr. Fundamentals subbed in for Big Red. Pass to the Mayor. Now MP, defended by Bargnani. Here's the Mayor. Good, and the assist goes to MP. The Mayor's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Here's baddest one. Fields covering, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's the bodyguard. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Hayward outside. MP against Bargnani. MP deciding where to go with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 7. Here's the bodyguard. He's got 16 from outside the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Hayward from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Out to the wing. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's the closer. Pocket 6. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's the Mayor. 20 points for him. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Great Ones check in for the Warriors. Anderson comes in for the closer. And then for New York, Boomer, he's checked in for Boomer. And Big Red subbed in for Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Anderson. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by New York. Hayward's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Mayor. MP with it. Hands it from downtown. Mickey's got 5 now.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to baddest one. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Anderson finds Conley. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And now the Knicks on the break. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Hayward passes to Mickey. 32 seconds left in the first half. Lets it go from deep. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Baddest one passes to Conley. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Anderson. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York basketball.
And so it's the Golden State.